I think steak is bad. I think steak is bad. It's too chewy. Bacon is the most superior form of meat. My name is Lincoln McKee, and this is my story. I was born and raised in church. I've been immersed in church culture and the life of the chapel for many years, but I wouldn't say that I had an authentic relationship with God. Going into college, my freshman year, I was thinking a lot about football. I wanted to go to all the football games. I also wanted to experience Tigerland at least just once. I knew I wouldn't like it, just to say that I did it. And there were a lot of things that I came into college thinking, okay, I want to experience that just once. I know I won't like it, but just to say that I did it. One of the things that was at the forefront of my mind coming into college was, how can I hide myself away? To be honest, when I would come to Refuge coming into college, I would show up right on time as soon as the countdown was going and leave as soon as the last song was played. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to establish any sort of sense of community, and that made me hide my sin, which is just the absolute worst thing that you can do. I believed I could solve it on my own willpower and strength. That entire year, I grew further away in my walk with God. Throughout high school, I was struck with the sin of pornography, and that ran rampant in my life. So not seeking out some form of community to be open and honest with people and to experience the joy that we can have together was a massive mistake on my part coming into college. I was able to share my sin with some of my roommates because I knew that I had to, and that they were going to be there for me, they were going to love on me, as well as also be there to hold me accountable. It's not easy to share your struggles with others, but it is necessary. Being real with others, being real with God, and being real with yourself is how you're able to get past whatever you're going through. Whatever sin has captured your heart is just gonna keep holding on until you're ready to put in the necessary actions that it takes to release it. And one of the first steps into doing that is to bring that out into the light, bring others into your experience, and let them help you, let them love on you. I encourage those coming into Refuge for the first time to get connected, join a community group, find somebody to disciple you. You're not alone in your struggles. Everybody here is struggling with something, and there's somebody struggling with the same thing that you are struggling with. And I was able to find that in my D group. Being in that D group really opened my eyes to how brothers in Christ are supposed to act and treat each other. My roommates were the initial great example of that, but being in this group of just 3 people, I was able to pour into them, and more importantly, they were able to pour into me. It wasn't until about 5 months into that journey in the D group that I finally had a change of heart about where the direction of my faith should be headed. So to have those brothers close by, able to pour into me, help me, and for me to also be there for them to rely on because we were going through the same thing. That's one of the most important things that effectively changed my life. My name's Lincoln, and that was my story.